Want to turn your attention now to our weather here on Earth. And taking a look outside, I do expect a few scattered showers and thunderstorms to stick around through the evening, but overnight, I think that everything is going to calm down, at least for the lower elevations. We'll still keep a few storms up in the high country. Tomorrow, a bit of a different story. I expect it to be another active day with storms possible as early as 8 o'clock in the morning, but there'll likely just be a few light showers just off toward the south and west of Denver over the mountains. Taking you into the afternoon, that's when I expect more storms to begin popping up. Here's a look at 1 o'clock. Could see some storms capable of producing heavy rain around the Pikes Peak region. These will quickly lift off toward the north. Showers will remain possible through the afternoon and even into the evening by 9 o'clock. Could still see a few storms along the Palmer Divide. Most of southeastern Colorado, though, tomorrow is going to get skipped, at least by the storms. Unfortunately, it is going to be another windy day, though, so prepare yourself for that. By 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, I do expect a mixture of clouds and sun to start off your Mother's Day. The first half of the day is looking okay. During the afternoon, though, that's when it's going to get a bit more unsettled. We'll start to see showers popping up across the high country with a bit of rain possible for southern I-25 as early as lunchtime tomorrow. So if you do have outdoor plans during the afternoon, just be aware of the fact that you could get chased inside by a storm strolling overhead, especially toward the later afternoon and into the evening. Temperature-wise tonight, I expect temperatures to fall into the 40s for most. A few spots dipping into the 50s, though, like around La Junta, Lamar, Springfield, and Trinidad, also looking for overnight lows in the 50s. Tomorrow, high temperatures will be noticeably cooler than they were out there today, with 60s and 70s along the I-25 corridor. Checking out your 7-day forecast, I expect high temperatures to stay on the cool side here as we head through the remainder of the weekend and into your early next week. 60s will last all the way through Thursday. We're not back in the 70s until next Friday. In Pueblo, tomorrow 73 will be your high temperature, 69 on Sunday. Again, a few storms possible Sunday afternoon, so if you have those outdoor Mother's Day plans, keep a very close eye on the forecast. 70s will return, though, Monday into Tuesday. Canyon City 70 tomorrow, 68 on Sunday, with 70s expected Monday into Tuesday. A daily chance for storms through Thursday, and in Teller County 54 will be your high tomorrow. 50s will take us all the way into next week with, again, a daily chance for storms. So it seems like things are getting a bit more active around Colorado as we take you into the middle of May, and I expect May to actually end up being a bit wetter than average. Want to talk about your May forecast first, and then we'll take you through the entire summer. With a more active May, that could lead us to over 2 inches of rain in Colorado Springs, with over 1.5 inches of rain. Typically in Pueblo, could see more than that, though, this month. It's also looking like it's going to end up being a bit cooler than average. Average temperatures in Colorado Springs in the upper 60s, and in Pueblo it's upper 70s, but looking like we may keep things a bit cooler during the month of May. But then the pattern is going to switch here as we head into your summer. Between June and August, your 90-day forecast is actually showing warmer than average temperatures for pretty much the entire United States, and it could be a little bit more unsettled this summer with wetter than average conditions expected primarily for northern Colorado. But as I mentioned, I expect the pattern to really begin to switch. We have been talking for the past couple of months about this overly strong El Nino. We've been battling it for pretty much the entire year, since January. Typically, this leads to warmer and drier conditions off toward our north, with wet and cool conditions across the southern United States. It's all thanks to this. Now, I'm going to try to break this down as simply as possible, but it gets a little complex, so bear with me. We'll get all of this warm water that piles up along the coast of Central America and South America. This is what causes the El Nino. What I expect to see happen here over the next couple of months, all that warm water is going to slosh back toward the west, allowing cooler water to surface. That is going to create a La Nina. So we're going to see an El Nino turn into a La Nina. What that means for you? Yeah, it's going to be a bit cooler, a bit wetter here in May, but once we get that La Nina to take place, it gets drier and hotter by later this summer. So enjoy the water now. Take advantage of it, because I do think that by later this summer we will be a little bit crisper here in southern